Willie D Live.
What's up, family? NBA star Byron Scott has been accused of essaying a high school student inside of a janitor's closet 38 years ago. 38 years ago. Byron has responded and given what some people call a sick excuse for the alleged assault, which happened at a high school where he was attending a team event. Byron, now 64, was attending a Lakers team video shoot at a private high school in Los Angeles in 1987 when he allegedly essayed and assaulted Haley Dillon in a locked closet when she was just 15. The basketball star, who was married at the time, has now broken his silence after Dillon sued him for the disturbing crime. Our client is devastated by this complaint, a basketball event that took place in 1987, Byron Scott's attorney Linda Bauermeister told the Daily Mail. Our client believed the plaintiff to be over 18 and had no idea she would claim otherwise until 35 years later. He respects girls and women, and the claims have blindsided him and his family. Dillon, now 53, has accused Byron Scott of battery, sexual assault, false imprisonment, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. She has chosen to go public with her identity rather than remain anonymous in the 20-page filings. Explosive court documents say Byron Scott, who was 26 at the time, allegedly forced himself on Dillon at Campbell Hall School after he took her away from other adults at the school. Dillon is also accusing Campbell Hall School, where she was a student at the time, of not protecting her from Scott. She said she was taking a summer class while members of the Lakers team filmed a basketball video in the school's gym. Scott, a shooting guard, played for the Lakers from 1983 to 1993 and returned to the team from 1996 to 1997. He won 3 NBA championships with the team. So how did a grown man get access to a kid? Well, according to Dillon, when the bystanders were asked to leave, Byron pointed at her and said she can stay. After Dillon got her autographs and pictures, Byron Scott reportedly asked her to have lunch with him. When filming was finished, Scott then asked Dillon to give him a tour of the school, which is when the twisted assault allegedly occurred. The lawsuit claims Scott found a janitor's closet and forcefully grabbed Haley by the arm and pulled her inside the room. He then allegedly kissed her mouth as she asked, "What are you doing?" Dillon claims Scott then pushed her down, took off her shirt, and tried to force her to perform oral sex on him. She pleaded for Scott to stop and tried to turn her head away from his erect penis, according to the complaint. He then allegedly stopped the attempted assault, allowed Haley to get up and put her clothes back on, and leave. In the years following the sexual assault and battery, Haley suffered, and she continues to suffer, severe psychological and emotional distress, as well as feelings of embarrassment, loss of self-esteem, shame, and humiliation, the lawsuit states. Who believes it? Give me a thumbs up if you believe it. Thumbs down if you say, hell no, money grab, money grab. Family, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I do believe if somebody's been wrong, they deserve justice. That said, in situations like this, there has to be some proof, man. You can't wait 38 years and we're supposed to just go off your word. What about the people that's lying? What about all the people that's lying? Because, you know, oftentimes a lie gets told and it sounds better than the truth. A lie sounds more believable than the truth. So how do we know she's not lying? She could very well be telling the truth. She also could very well be telling a lie. So there has to be some evidence. I need to see some evidence, man. It's as simple as that. After 38 years, even if it wasn't 38 years, if it was 38 days, 38 minutes, 38 hours, where is the evidence? There has to be some type of evidence. Something. If a crime is committed, you go into a courtroom. For everything else, they want to see evidence. They'll tell you, the prosecutor will tell you, man, I can't do nothing with this. I ain't got no evidence. But somehow when it comes to this SN, they don't need evidence. To be clear, if somebody's been wrong, they absolutely deserve justice. If somebody breaks into my house and I call the police going to come out and they're going to look around and they're going to say, well, where's the evidence? We don't see any broken glass. We don't see any forced entry. Nothing's been taken. We don't see anything that's been taken. Can you prove that something was taken? Do you have anything on camera? Can we see your video? Can we watch your video camera? Where is the evidence, man? Sorry, sir. Here's a report. We came out. We checked it out. We don't even know where to start because we don't have any evidence. Now, here's the deal, fam. If I was a betting man, and I do bet, but only on business. But if I was a betting man, like a chance type dude, not the rapper, but just taking a chance type dude, I would bet based on his reaction that they actually had some type of interaction. There was some type of interaction, but I'm not sure that it was forced interaction. And here's the thing too, fam. She's only asking for $25,000 in a jury trial. I don't know what that's about. That jury trial thing is about. But she wants $25,000. That's it. Everybody else wants 25 million, 50 million, 100 million. I'm waiting to hear the first person say they want $1 billion. She only asked for 25. What kind of lawyer does she? She must be representing herself, because the lawyer fee is gonna take all that money. I mean, the lawyer gonna get their cut and gonna get all of the money that they put up to represent up front. Yeah, it's gonna cost way more than $25,000 to represent her. If Byron don't cut the check right away, I'm assuming that he'll probably cut the check right away, because it sounds like to me he's resolved to, admitting that, yeah, he had some type of dealings with her, but he just didn't know that she was 15 years old. You're at a high school, buddy. You're at a high school. You do know that girls lie about their age all the time, right? But you're at a high school. And you're 26 years old. You know damn well you ain't supposed to be messing with them kids. You know damn well you ain't supposed to be around in that damn high school, because anything could happen. And why would they go to a high school to film? Why would these pro athletes go to a high school to film something anyway? What's that about? They can go anywhere in the world and film something. Why did they have to go to a high school? I don't understand that piece whatsoever. But this whole thing with people coming out the woodwork, filing these lawsuits after 10 years, 20 years, 30, 38 years, they got to stop this, man. There has to be a statute of limitations. And there has to also be some evidence. Even if the statute of limitation was 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, you should have to bring forth some type of evidence. People say, well, you know, well, y'all ain't saying nothing about slavery. Y'all still talking about y'all want reparations for slavery. That was 150 something years, 67, 78 years ago. We got evidence of slavery. Slavery has been well documented. No comparison. Good try though.